Hello everyone, Elite Bacon Boy here. Today, we got a new insane episode. Now, we are in the Dark Ark of Guest Toilet series. And now, we know the project Guest Scientist was taking about. Or at least one of them. So stick around to know all the secrets and some theories about this episode. So the episode starts with us being in the Bacon Boys base, Akamai base. And we can see some Bacon Boys walking, and we are on a hallway, and we can see two rooms, and the POV is walking towards this room right here, and it looks like there's like bedrooms and stuff like that in the Bacon base, and we are gonna see more about this base, but first, we are gonna see about the old guest base, which I will explain more about this in a second. The POV starts walking towards the door and opens it, and in this room, we can see a water tank, and coffee maker, a counter, couches, a table, and a bookshelf. It looks like this is like the lunchroom because of what it contains. We can see a Bacon laying down in the couch reading a book, and that is literally me doing analysis videos but replace the book with a phone, and another Bacon that was reading a book but fell asleep. And we can see Baldy and another Bacon in the table, and the POV starts walking towards them, and in the table, we can see that the Bacon is drinking coffee in a man face mug. And we can also see a tablet which is like this tablet from episode 27. And this is the second time we have seen the Bacon base, and the first time we saw it was on episode 11. In the table, we can also see Baldy's knives, and a book he is reading. We can also see a note, and this sleepy little Bacon just sleeping. And we can see him more clearly now. And this note doesn't seem that important at first, but when you think about it, it's actually really important. And it gives information about the backstory of the guest toilets. And I have a really good theory about this theme. The POV grabs the note and then looks at the Bacon next to him, by the does the I don't know sign. And now we can see the note more clearly. And the note says, Mission for Scientist Bacon Boy. This mission is an important one, because in this mission we have to explore the guest's old base. There might be survivors in the base. This means a couple of things. My first theory is that guest toilet might be a failed experiment that got out of control, and the guest scientist got infected by it, but didn't become a toilet. And by survivors, maybe they mean like guests that didn't get infected by the virus, like the guests from episode 2. And one theory is that the guest scientist was trying to make a project, which is the guest toilets, but nobody wanted to, and because of that he built another base, and did the experiment, and then declared war on them, because he was crazy or something. But now let's analyze the actual episode. The screen goes black, and now we are on the POV of another Bacon boy, and he looks around. We can see a destroyed Bacon helicopter in the back, for Bacons and to players. And with one of the players, which is this guy called Pro Gamer XE 2021, we can see a Bacon trying to copy my legendary Sleepy Sleep. We can also see two other players, Sambear 4483, which is this guy, and Big TJ the Best, which is this guy. And it looks like we are now in the Dark Ark of Guest Toilet for two reasons. 1. The sky is dark, and when the Dark Ark of Skibidi Toilet started it was dark too. And the other reason I will say later on, so keep watching. And a fun fact. The Dark Ark of Guest Toilet is now starting, which is episode 33. And the Dark Ark of Skibidi Toilet also started in episode 33. And maybe the old guest toilet raid arc is to find the cure to the guest toilet virus. The POV looks around and we can see lots of destroyed toilets, and a large Bacon walking. And we can also see Spidey, Sonic Geo 7, which is this guy. And when the POV fully turns around, we can see Noobs YT993, which is this guy, and another guy, which I don't know who it is. We can hear something and the POV turns around, and we can see some guest toilets coming, and we can also see Noobs YT993, and this is the scene from the second leak of this episode, and they shoot at us, but we weren't in range, and we in the group of Bacon start shooting at the toilets. And one of them has shield and the other two don't. And they get shoot multiple times, and the two without a shield get unalive, but the one with shield survived, and he tries to run, but he gets cooked. Boom. And the POV turns around, and we can see the large Bacon that shot the toilet. But then we can hear more skibiting sound, and we see one with the shield and one without it. But they get shot multiple times. And while this is happening, we can see Buckethead Man running away. And then we are chilling for a while. But then, some random portal comes out of nowhere. And this looks like the portal from Scientist Guest we saw on episode 20. But it's way bigger. And some mutant toilets with what looks like flamethrowers come in. And this is the project guest scientist was talking about, or at least one of them. And then the guest scientist comes out coldly and says this.
Hello everyone, I have a new toy for you guys. Spray gas at them.
Yeah, that was so cold, dude. The guest scientist and me also have two things in common. One, we are the only people that can talk in guest toilet as of right now. And two, we both say, hello, everyone. Yeah, this is why guest scientist is my favorite character ever. The guest scientist tells the mutants to spray gas, which is the infector gas, and they spray it, and everyone gets infected. And the other mutant FLIs towards the other side, and sprays gas there. And it looks like the players are immune to that gas. And then everyone looks at the POV, and he turns around. But everyone there is infected too. And then a bacon jumps on him and unalives him. So this is the project guest scientist was talking about. And there might be another one like the new guest toilet type. And they are probably planning to infect the dummy Titan. And that will be really bad. Well, that's all for this video. Make sure you like and subscribe to not miss any videos. And comment down below your theories. And also comment rest in peace Dexter, which is Jensen Pigeon's cat, which is dead. Elite Bacon Boy out.